Welcome back to All Again, and in this video we're going to be reviewing Fontaines DC, the new album called Romance. So Fontaines DC, if you're not aware of them, they're a band from Dublin, Ireland. This album Romance, it was released on the 23rd of August 2024, so a little under 2 weeks ago, and it's the fourth studio album by the band. It's done quite well. It's got to number 2 on the UK album charts, number 2 on the Irish album charts, and pretty much number 2 all across Europe, thanks to Sabrina Carpenter, because she got to number 1. It got to number 1 in the UK indie charts and got to number 16 in the US indie charts. So quite a strong performance by the band. It was released through XL Recordings and produced by James Ford, who's known for his work with the Arctic Monkeys and Blur. So the band lineup for this one, it was Green Chatton on vocals, Conor Curley, Carlos O'Connell, Conor Deegan and Tom Call on drums. So look, Fontaines DC are a fantastic band. They played Glastonbury a couple of months ago and I watched some videos from that earlier on today, and I have to say they were phenomenal on that. This album, it's 11 songs long. It clocks in at just under 37 minutes, so it's not too long. And to be honest, this album kind of feels like a watershed moment for the band. I can really see this band going from strength to strength now and really dominating the indie rock scene for the next number of years. They're just fantastic. They've got great songwriting, great melodies, great hooks, and they still got an edge to them. So this album might be considered more commercial than their previous albums, but for me, it's still an indie rock album. So I suppose they're ticking different boxes here. There's indie rock, there's elements that sound like grunge, shoegaze on some songs, post-punk and alternative rock. So yeah, they're ticking a lot of boxes there. I think there's something in this album for everyone, to be honest. If you're into alternative rock music, indie, grunge, any of that type of thing, I think you're going to like this album. So I'm just going to do a track by track review on the album. So for me, it starts off with an absolutely fantastic song called Romance. It's the title track and it's the first track. It's not too long. It's a nice moody intro to the album. Sounds very dissonant, but definitely sets the scene. Song number 2 is a song called Starburster, so you might be familiar with that one. That one's released as a single back in April, I believe. It's the lead single on the album, and there's a great groove to this one. Fantastic layered guitars and synths, and the vocal melody and hooks are fantastic, and it's a great video for this as well. You should go check that out. Number 3 is called Here's the Thing, and to me this is just sounds like a fantastic grunge song, to be honest. I'd say Kurt Cobain would be happy if he had written a song like this. Vocals are very memorable, very hooky on this one. I found myself, humming it in my head after hearing the album a number of times this week. So go check that one out. Number 3, Here's the Thing. Song number 4 is called Desire. So this is where the album kind of starts off with high energy and then it kind of settles down a little bit. It's more of a slower paced song. It's a pretty good song. And then song number 5, I think this is the standout track on the album for me. It's called In the Modern World. So fantastic chorus, and it's very anthemic. You could definitely hear this song, in stadiums and all of that type of thing. It's also got a fantastic hook on the verse, which is unusual. The verse is probably as strong, if not stronger, than the chorus. So very interesting. Go check that one out. And honestly, I think this song would sound amazing on just acoustic guitar. Never mind the other instrumentation on the song, but it's a fantastic one. Number 6 is a song called Bug. So for me, this one sounds very like Smashing Pumpkins. It's a really great grunge song, to be honest, and I think it would sound in place in the 90s if it was released in the 90s. But it's not. It's fresh. It's new. It still sounds new as well. So that's number 6. Number 7 is Motorcycle Boy, which is a decent song, probably not the strongest on the album. I think as we get to the backside of this album, the songs maybe aren't as strong. Sundowner is the next one, and then Hoarseness is the Whatness is song number 9. And then it finishes strong. Song number 10 is called Det Kink. So it's a real guitar driven song. Great drums driving this song and a fantastic bass line in the background. And it finishes off with a track called Favorite, which is a great song to close out the album. So all in all, 11 tracks, Fontaines DC, new album called Romance, released a little under 2 weeks ago. Go check it out if you like good indie, rock, grunge, post-punk music. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Please leave your comments below if you've listened to the album or you're planning to listen to the album. Tell me what you think of it. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like. It really helps out the algorithm for YouTube. Okay, thanks very much, and I'll talk to you in the next video.